Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be creating our 2026 vision board. I don't have any supplies to create the vision board, so I'm going to be doing a digital vision board, and this is the same thing that I did last year, and a lot of the things came true. So this is my vision board from last year. I put this because I really wanted to go to Brazil. Even in my last video that I made last year, I was like, oh, I'm going to put this for Brazil because of the mountains and stuff. And I actually did end up going to Brazil, as you can see here, which was insane. I'm becoming the best version of myself. And yes, I learned a lot. I really did. My prefrontal lobe is still developing. Well, it's fully developed now, but some things have come into perspective a lot better now. I've gone on vacations. Didn't go to Italy, but I've gone on multiple vacations. I've read 20 books this year, which my goal was 40, but we read 20. Eating healthy, I did try. It didn't work out. And I didn't record any new music. So a lot of things didn't come true, but a lot of them did. I think also I did do a background acting role, but I think what's most important is like putting this into action. Like, yes, you can have all this, yes, you can see it every day, but you actually have to put it into action. So we are going to be designing our dream life for 2026. So as I'm designing my new vision board and I'm looking on Pinterest and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I know what I want this year. Like, I know what I want, but I want to be realistic so I don't get my hopes up and then not have whatever I wanted to come true. So being realistic and also being very intentional with what's on my vision board for 2026, I think that's really important. So for this year, I really want to get more casting calls. So I have this picture. I also want to land a role, get a casting call, get an audition, and land a role in a TV show or film. I want to visit London. Like, I really want to go to London. I want to travel more. I want to get into baking. I want to start, not start a baking business, but I've been making flans and I want to start selling them more and see what happens with that. I want to be my occupation. I want to be an actress. I would love to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but I will settle for 100,000. But just getting any type of YouTube plaque, that's my goal. And 2026 is my year of winning. So I would just want to not just win, but feel fulfilled, feel like I'm doing something with my life, you know? I want to play the guitar more, learn new songs, actually be really good at playing it. I started this year, which was great, and I have actually really learned a lot. I want to read a lot of books. I would love to go to a lantern festival. That'd be really cool. And some other stuff and travel and do just things that I know will make me happy. So to try to make those things come true, right, we need to create our vision board. So I always do a vision board for my computer and one for my phone. So we're gonna do two versions of it. The one for my phone is just a slightly bit different than the one from the computer. Not that different, just a tiny bit. It's just the way it's arranged. So we're gonna go on Canva, and I'm gonna get all those photos and transfer it to my computer. We're gonna airdrop them because I downloaded it on my phone. I should have downloaded my computer, it would have been easier, but I hope this is enough photos. Then I'm just gonna go on template and did I do vision board last year? No, projects, let's see. So we're just gonna look up wallpaper. So this is the one from last year, and the dimensions are just blue, white, illustrated walk desktop paper, so it can fit our computer. So I'm just gonna add a page, and we're going to add all the photos. 2026 is my year of winning. We're going to put that right front and center. I'm going to crop it a little bit because I know it's a little long. Casting calls come easy to me. I like to put pictures with words on them, and quotes on the corners. Then we got the YouTube plaque. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Our travel things right here. Our acting stuff. Crop it a little bit, make it more square. We'll put it on this corner. Then we have this lantern festival. I really want to go to one in 2026, so we're just gonna add that over here. Yeah, let's add it over here. London, mate. We're gonna put London over here, and then 2026 is kind of getting hidden now, so we're just gonna click on it and click layer and put bring to front. So that way it's like covering that instead. The guitar stuff, we're gonna make it smaller and put it over here. Let's see how that looks with this covering it. Okay, that's better. That's good. And what else do we have? Oh, the baking stuff. Put it down here. Yes, that's perfect. The books. Put them over here. This is coming out so cute so far. I'm loving it. And I didn't have to do any like adjustments, any crazy adjustments. That's so good. See, this is the way things are gonna come easily to me in 2026. Exactly like how they're going right now. And we have occupation actress. I also had this one in my last year, my vision board last year. We're gonna put this one over here. As big as I can. Because last year I made it kind of small. This year it's gonna be bigger. And then there's one spot missing here. Do I have any other pictures? I think those were all my pictures. Wow, they all fit. It's actually so crazy. That's so cool. If that's not a good sign, I don't know what is. So I think I'm just gonna make 2026 as my year of winning a little bit bigger. Just make that a little bit bigger. Make London a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit bigger. And boom, that's my vision board for 2026. Wait, it looks so cute. So this is what I created. We have the casting calls come easily to me, Lantern Festival, which I want to visit. Learning to play the guitar a bit better now. A bit better, a lot better, like focus on my guitar skills. Postcards, because I want to visit different places. Occupation actress. And this is a script. YouTube, 1 million subscribers, but it's okay, any kind of YouTube plaque will do. London, books, reading books, baking. 2026 is my year of winning. So we're gonna, 2026 is gonna be the year, my friends. We're making it. We're making it. And it's gonna be a good year, God willing. I believe it will be. Now I'm just going to, well, we can compare the one from last year to the one from this year, right? This is the one from last year. As you can see, there are a lot more pictures. And it doesn't feel overcrowded still, but I feel like we could have made it less. And this needed to be bigger. And then here, less photos, bigger pictures. So it kind of like emphasizes on the things that we want to do, which I like. So we're going to download it and then make it our screensaver. And it's cool that I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, I like how I did it all in one project, because that way I can look back on different years. So like next year I can look back and like, oh, these are my vision board for the past 2 years. So that's something that's cool too. Okay, now we're gonna do our vision board for our phone. So I created it like this. It came out like tinier because the phone screen would mess it up and get rid of some of the pictures. So we're gonna do the same thing now. Okay, I think this might be good. Let's see how this goes onto my phone. If it's perfectly onto my computer. Now to test the phone. Perfect. I was able to do it in a way that everything shows. Add it set as wallpaper pair. I'm gonna lock my phone. We got our lock screen. Yay! 2026 is gonna be a great year. Claiming. God willing. Amen. So that was how I make my vision board. I think it's very important to, like I said, be intentional with what you want to happen this year. Well, next year, 2026. Be intentional with your words, with what is happening, but also putting it into action so you don't disappoint yourself, you know. It's one thing to have it out there and put it on your vision board and manifest it, but you also have to put into action. That's how they will come together. Manifesting, putting it out into the universe, and putting it into action equals success. If you really want something, just go for it. Go for it, do it. I know there's a lot of uncertainties in life, but if you are really passionate about something, that is very difficult to find. You know, not everyone has a passion for something. If you find something that you truly, truly like, you should go for it. And I should be taking my own advice. So hopefully 2026, we are making it in a way that makes us happy, in a way where we are pushing ourselves, in a way where we are putting things into action. Thanks for coming to my TikTok. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's a short one. I didn't really have the materials to make the vision board in person, but if you aren't able to get physical construction paper or physically print out these pictures, then I think an vision board is a good idea because it's so easy to make on Canva and you're still putting those things into action. You're still browsing through the pictures, picking them, and then putting them on your screen savers so you still see them every single day. And if you feel one day you want to print out the paper that you made, you can print it out also and just put it on in your room. Frame it. That's actually a good idea. I might do that. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Vlogmas is almost over. Bye.